Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for March 29th, 2012. It is 7 a.m. and we are very warm for this time of year. Temperatures are already above normal, not only for lows, but for highs for the entire northern mid-Atlantic, as we are in the upper 40s to lower 60s throughout the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. Of course, the warmest temperatures are over southern New Jersey and around the Philadelphia metropolitan area, and our coolest temperatures are around northern Connecticut. We also are starting to develop winds from the northwest ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour. We can expect that through the afternoon today as an area low pressure departs into the Canadian Maritimes, and a strengthening pressure gradient supports winds from the northwest from 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour at times. Take a look at the radar. You can see a few lingering showers are exiting into the Atlantic. We have a few isolated showers around Connecticut, Long Island, portions of the Hudson River Valley, and even an isolated shower around central and northern New Jersey. These showers will depart by 10 a.m. with no further impacts throughout the rest of the day. Most locations will remain dry this afternoon. Taking a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see our area low pressure departing into the Atlantic. It is intensifying, and that intensifying pressure gradient will support windy conditions this afternoon. Not supportive of wind criteria for wind watches or wind advisories or warnings or anything of that nature, but still ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour will make for some breezy conditions for this afternoon. Temperatures, though, will be well above normal once again, ranging from the upper 50s to mid 60s for highs, possibly even a few upper 60s over portions of southeastern Pennsylvania and southwestern New Jersey. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the northern mid-Atlantic using the European model guides from the Penn State UWall website. You can see our area low pressure this evening exiting out into the Atlantic. We do still have a pressure gradient lingering this evening over the northern mid-Atlantic, so look for some breezy conditions, winds declining from the northwest anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. You can see also we have a pretty impressive upper level low starting to get itself organized over the Canadian Maritimes. I don't like this feature all that much. I think it's going to be more open in nature, but you can get the idea here is that you're getting an upper level low developing around the Canadian Maritimes and disturbances whipping around that upper level low, moving from northwest to southeast throughout the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, as we move into tomorrow evening, an interesting disturbance will be approaching. Now, from this evening on through tomorrow afternoon, high pressure will be in control with dry conditions and near to above normal temperatures. We're talking about mid 50s to mid 60s, comfortable weather conditions tomorrow afternoon, not really much in the way of any unsettled weather conditions. However, there's some talk about the potential for snow tomorrow evening into Saturday morning. Now, let me be very blunt here. There is no threat for accumulating snowfall whatsoever throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, nor for Connecticut, nor for the Hudson River Valley. What people are doing are taking the 850 millibar temperatures, which you could see right here for tomorrow evening, and saying, well, this is the rain snow line. The problem is that this is not January, it's April. And when you consider the fact that surface temperatures on every guidance, every one that you look at, range from the mid 30s to lower 40s, mid 30s being the coldest temperatures you could find, let's say around Messina or around Poughkeepsie, really you don't have much of a supporting argument for accumulating snowfall. Now, early Saturday morning, let's say 3 a.m., 4 a.m., so we're in that time frame, you could see a few scattered showers mixed with a few snowflakes. Maybe. If you're in Connecticut, and if you're up that early, or if you're still awake, going out, whatnot, you could see a few snowflakes mixed in. But I do not expect any accumulation whatsoever. And I know someone's going to pull out, well, it happened in October. This disturbance is nowhere, not even close to the intensification of that disturbance in October. So you really don't have the lifting mechanisms to support any type of snowfall whatsoever. So on Saturday, especially Saturday morning, I expect a few scattered showers It could be a snowflake mixed in here and there early Saturday morning, but otherwise looking for scattered rain showers on Saturday, followed by clearing conditions Saturday afternoon. Temperatures will be cool on Saturday, ranging from the upper 40s to lower 50s for most locations. So we will be slightly below normal on Saturday. And then as we move towards Saturday night into Sunday, high pressure takes control. Sunday should be a pretty nice day with high pressure in control throughout the northern mid-Atlantic. We can see our temperatures are going to start to warm up just a bit as 850 millibar temperatures warm up well above freezing throughout the entire northern mid-Atlantic. Now on Sunday, look for clearing skies for the most part, but then Sunday evening into Monday, another disturbance will approach from the west. Again, we have our upper level low setting up around the Canadian Maritimes. A little bit of a negative NAO pattern setting up here. So we have a deep trough in the west, cutting up towards the northern plains, and then these weakened disturbances under a confluent, which means areas converging over the Great Lakes, will force disturbances to move quickly from northwest to southeast through the northern mid-Atlantic. And that's going to keep our weather pattern pretty active from Sunday evening on through Monday and Tuesday, with a variety of disturbances producing scattered showers and temperatures remaining near to above normal, ranging from the upper 50s to even a few upper 60s. In fact, on Tuesday afternoon, temperatures could approach 70 degrees depending on the exact track of this low pressure system moving towards Syracuse. We'll be on the very warm side of this disturbance, and that's going to produce the potential for southwesterly winds, shoving very warm air into the northern Atlantic and temperatures pushing towards 70 degrees. But you can see as we continue on through next week into next weekend, we'll continue on with this trend of strong disturbances diving through the Great Lakes. We could see a rather vigorous ocean storm developing well out into the Atlantic around the Gulf Stream that could produce some windy conditions on Saturday evening. But again, this storm will remain well off the Atlantic because we have this deep trough in the west. So you end up with what's called an omega pattern, with a deep trough over the west coast, a nice ridge over the plains, another deep trough over the east coast. But because the trough axis is well off the east coast, any storm that develops from this trough will be well out into the Atlantic, which means the northern Atlantic remains in this northwesterly flow, breezy conditions, temperatures bouncing from near to above normal with each storm track. That's your forecast for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. You can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com or nynjpaweather on Facebook or Twitter. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.